Hi in chat because I got two
Yeah.
phones going now.
Do the fish stuff like Father Fish does. I can't do it. Louisiana.
Fuck you.
Catfish Terry. How you feeling, man?
Welcome. Yeah, Cactus started off on my stream. Good thing I went checked and see if there was anybody over there. He was telling everybody hi. Hey, you got another owl over there.
Right, right.
What's up, Lee? Dragon Lair.
Red
What was
fish,
that?
blue fish.
Rockford. I pretty much
Lee.
told everybody else hi in chat.
Right, Lee, you're back.
Patrick Wong
Mustard fish
Joey.
girl. Joseph, Killer, Joe.
Alex.
Dead
Hello.
Fred. My man,
Dead
Dead Fred.
Fred. What's up, buddy? Amy.
How is everybody tonight? You're better? Well, let me know if you want to come up. Catfish
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah, we ain't got no specialty tonight. Just
Yeah.
talk about plants, fish, tanks, whatever y'all want to talk about. Plant a tank.
Yeah.
Never see I had a trim.
Yeah, you have a different look tonight.
Mm-hmm.
All shiny up here and all nice and shaved here. Somebody have something to do with that, or you just decided?
No, I was trimming my beard and I made a mistake and trimmed a little too much on one side and a little too much over here and a little too much over here and then one thing leads to another and I'm left with a goatee.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. I've never seen my husband without a mustache ever. Never have.
Yeah, I've done it once, but nah, I don't look good.
Right. Well, I wouldn't know either because
It's
I
bad
haven't seen
enough
you.
I don't look good, but I really don't look good without a beard or a mustache.
Do you have one of those baby faces?
No, I got a chubby, ugly face.
No, you don't. No,
Oh
you
yeah.
don't.
You ain't gotta lie. I know the truth.
Joseph. Yeah. That's how most goatees start, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh, let's talk about. Oh, there you go, Alex. Let's talk about them hermaphrodites.
Here we go again.
Yeah, were you in the stream this morning when all that was going on?
No, I wasn't.
Oh man.
I was actually working this morning.
We found a okay, so Dragon Layer sent me to a Facebook page, and the Facebook page showed us a picture of a bird that on the underside of it, it was one color on one side and another color on the other side. And I can't remember the technical terms and everything like that. It wasn't a hermaphrodite, but it did have both male and female genes, but not genitalia parts. So it was very interesting, and there are several animals that are like that. The peacock was gorgeous. Half of it was white, and the other half was colored. Right. Yeah, it was awesome. More hermaphrodite.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
It was interesting, and then it kind of went south.
I see how it would.
Yeah, we don't have
most
that
of the
person in chat.
conversation contains to down south. I would think it would go down there.
Yeah, Yeah, it did. It did. But it was all fun. It
Uh,
was fun.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go,
All
Dragon
kinds of
Lair.
fun, huh?
I can't say that. Now,
Hey,
Dead Fred
Master
can
Fish.
say it.
Boy,
That
Dragon Fish,
Gna
Dragon Lair.
Gnadatrove. Yeah, I can't say it.
Who's that?
The way that what that bird was actually called, that way that it was colored. It's not hermaphrodite. It's that gonadatrove. I know that's not
Mm,
right. I'm terribly messing that up. Yeah,
uh,
Alex even said it, but he didn't say it. He can come up and say it though.
come on up. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We'll get into this new this other planet tank I got with the barbs
Ooh, awesome.
and
Well, there
but
is the link. Go Nad.
yeah.
I just said that.
What happened?
Look at Alex's. I was trying to pronounce that word.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, gonads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what I said until after the fact, and I got choked up.
Oh, uh, oh, because
Excuse
you
me.
spelled it out loud,
I did.
huh? Yes,
Wow.
indeed.
You were bringing
Oh.
serious questions, but you don't have a filter. No, you don't,
Well, we gotta
Lee.
wait till next hour for that stream.
Yeah, yeah.
Next hour is no filter.
There you go. My mom
Lee,
might
you need
watch
to come
this
up on my
one.
stream. He ain't never came up on my stream yet, Lee.
Uh
Feeling kind
oh.
of.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on Lee's stream.
I have too, plenty of times.
Yeah. I was on the first one though.
Hey, Scott's
When
Aquatic.
when he was trying to figure out StreamYard. I
Yeah.
don't know that I would
Well,
have
I was on one of his
made.
first ones where he was playing tunes that everybody, he was pretty much DJing over, and I got him on some real funny tunes, and
Yeah.
tell you what, that was a good live stream right there. That was some funny shit.
Did Fred? Yeah, I did. I legitimately turned red, which is
Hey,
really, really hard for
there's
me to do, as tan as I am. Yeah.
hey,
So
Colin,
GRB, let's see, let's see. Let me put them there before
GRB,
I lose it.
William.
So yesterday he placed two pairs of betas together in their breeding tubs. One pair is currently spawning, and now looks to be going very well.
King
Awesome.
of DUI.
Mine did. They bred, but
Dory.
he did not fertilize them. I do not think, and he ate them. But I don't think he ate them out of spite. I don't think he fertilized them. I have the video. I just haven't gotten it out yet because I was going to start another breeding pair, if not the same one, and kind of get more footage of it. But I have the whole, like, several hours of them breeding. It's pretty cool. I'm going to have to time lapse it, of course, but it
Yep.
was neat. I was tickled that I actually got it on video because that's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joseph, we'd both do it, man.
Yep.
The other pair, let's see, wait. Golly, chat's going tonight now. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
The other pair, the female is chasing the male, so probably need to separate them soon. Yes. Or give her or him a little bit more time. But you know that. I mean, GRB, you know that.
Oh, yeah. Kevin taught me a trick actually on StreamYard.
Yeah?
Go up to your post where you posted the link and pin it to the top of the chat. That way you don't have to keep posting it. It'll stay up there.
Whoa, slow down. Go to the
All right.
top of chat.
No. Go to where you posted the link to come up into StreamYard with us.
Okay, where I post comments?
Yeah. We know wait where you posted the comment, your
Uh-huh.
comment of the StreamYard,
Yeah.
and click on it, and you can pin it. If you pin it, it'll stay at the top of chat, and you won't have to keep posting it.
Oh, who taught you
Yeah.
that?
Believe it or not, it was fucking fish. He actually taught somebody else something.
I know, right? He was so happy. I mean, you guys, when
Hey,
he
Pepper and
found out
Streetwise.
today that okay, pin. No, I don't want to pin a user in
LP lurking.
timeout.
Yeah, no, you pin it to the top. Or you pin it.
Well, it says pit.
Hey, LP lurking.
Where do I do it at? I mean, how do I do it?
You click on it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
And it
exactly how
says show where I put it there.
Yeah, I think you. I don't know. We're gonna have to get fucking over here.
Well, I mean, I could leave it there, but it's not going to do any good
Yeah.
until somebody.
No, not really. I don't know. He should show up, I guess, eventually.
We'll get it figured out. I mean, I can leave it there, but
Yeah,
there's
well,
no
ain't
reason
that
to
big of a
really.
deal.
I don't know
Yeah.
how to. I wonder if I put it back in it.
I don't know.
No, that don't work either. But I'll put it back in it anyway. All right, I got to get back down to the bottom of chat. Okay, Amy.
Yep.
The excitement Kevin is feeling today is what it's all about. Amen. Amen.
I'm actually gonna switch phones.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I gotta switch the camera around.
Hang on, I'm gonna put you on big screen.
All right.
There you go.
Let me get this switched out. Then this phone has a better camera than the other one.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I'll start with showing you them purple mosaic babies.
Heck, oh my gosh. Yes, I want to see them.
Yep. Oh.
I got 7 more types of guppies in today, and I've got 2 more different types coming.
Nice.
I
Well,
am
here's the
like
mama.
overloaded in guppies.
Here's the mama. She's about ready to pop again.
Oh my gosh, isn't she?
She just gave birth on the 12th.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
That would be like that.
let's see, where's the daddy at?
That's only like a 10-day turnaround.
Yeah, she looks like she's about to pop again. Here's the daddy.
Wow.
I put him in this
pretty.
tank. Oh yeah, just to
I
leave
like
her
his
alone.
peg pen. I like his peg
Yeah.
pen.
Yeah, I put him in there just so you leave the babies alone and leave her
Yeah.
alone.
Right.
And I put her in there so she leave the babies alone. And I'm telling you, I think there's about 50 fry in here.
Oh wow. Oh, I see them.
Yep.
I had to let mine grow up because my female that had the babies died, and but I've got, you know, that she had only I've had 2 drops that have had only females.
Really?
So I have raised the temps.
Yeah, the temperature stays 78 degrees in this tank.
Oh, see, mine were.
These 3 tanks are the only 3 tanks that are heated in my fish room.
Oh wow. Every single one of mine have a heater.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Yeah. Let me see about getting this tripod over here. Oh.
Dead Fred says babies.
Yep.
Once they pop, they don't stop, said Miss Fishymon.
Yep. Shake that money maker, girl. Give me some more.
That's right. Oh, and Dead Fred, an update. He is supposed to be getting in touch with you again. I have talked to him again. So, whoa, what happened here? Where'd he go? It's just me. It's just me. It's only supposed to be just me in the mornings. But maybe I look better in the evenings. It's pH and TDs that determine gender more than in. Well, I was told it was the temperature, so it's pH and TDs. Mine are extremely high. Which ones catfish are not having? Either one. Yes, LP Lurking, he's going to sell them. And you guys, I set up a Patreon account, so if y'all want, you can go check it out there. I don't really have a whole lot on it yet, but I'm working on it. Hey, Chubz, while you were out, Alex said that the pH and the TDs determine the gender more in live bears instead of heat.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought it was temperature, but my TDs and my pH are high.
My pH stays about 7.2, 7.3, and my TDS stays around 140, 150, or closer to 200. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll find out right now because I got a TDS in right here.
Either except the platinum. Okay.
Let's see. There you go. Now you're starting to see them.
Alex set up an OnlyFans page if y'all want to go check that out too. Catfish, I will call you tomorrow and we'll talk if you're feeling up to it. There shouldn't be any reason why they're not dropping fry unless they're eating them before you can get to them. Turn the temperature up and the ladies get all hot and bothered. Don't know how that translates with fish. You're right. We either like it because it's warm or we're going to get all over your butt because it's too hot.
Yep. Yeah, my TDS is 223 in this tank right here.
That's not bad. That's low. Isn't it?
Well, low would be, dead low would be 0. And then it goes up from there.
Okay, I'm going to test one of
200,
my tanks.
200 is about average is what I usually get around here.
All right, I'm going to test one of mine and see what it's at.
But,
we're going to compare.
Yeah.
I have a meter. I don't ever use it, but I have it. See?
Yep. Yeah, you can see a lot of babies right there. Yeah, nice one. Mine's green.
Green? Oh, you got a green one?
Yep, let's see.
Yep. All right. I'm going to be back. I'll test one of mine right here.
All right.
Well, I'll test the tank. In fact, that the one that had all the babies. $3.98.
Gotta get back in the chat so I can see what's going on here.
Mine is $3.98.
$3.98?
Yep, $3.98.
Well, that's not too bad.
It says red on the screen.
Yeah.
So $3.98 would be, it says marginal acceptable average tap water. High tap water.
Yeah, I should definitely get Jess to say anything.
What?
Alex said, man, I'll get Jess to say just about anything.
Oh. I love you, Alex. I don't mind promoting anybody.
Fishy Mind, Priscilla, hello. Nice to see you here.
Priscilla.
Yes.
All right.
Fred.
I'm going to check another one.
Yep. Anybody that's just joining, looking at my big ear purple mosaic fry that just hatched on my birthday, actually. Well, it didn't hatch, but was born on my birthday.
I was going to say, hold up. Whoa. Okay, yep. So, look. Oh, wait, no, that ain't right.
Same thing. It hatched out the mama.
beta tank, planted beta tank that I've got sitting right beside me. 473.
Cool. That's almost like granite.
Now I do have a big stone in that one. I wonder what.
I'm loud. Turn your volume down.
I'm loud.
No, she says, Chubz, you're so loud. Joking.
Oh.
So if I'm loud, just turn your volume down.
You are a Scorpio too, says Joe Gilbert.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Since the day I was born.
Or am I quiet?
You sound pretty good to me. I might just be getting too close to the phone.
Woo!
Yeah. You start seeing them all now.
Yeah, the back of it says, let's see, if you get close to the 500s, the back of it says, oh gosh, I can't read. I'm getting old. I can't read without my glasses anymore. Okay, so EPA's max containment level.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Patricia says it sounds perfect. Hey, John Larson.
Priscilla said that it's perfect?
Yep.
Well, does it make a difference on... Okay, so Alex, here we go. If we're going for more males, do you want your TDSs to be higher or lower? And your pH? We are all getting old.
TDS meter.
TDS meter. Yeah. I don't ever check my TDSs, really. I bought it because I thought I had to have it or was supposed to have it.
The reason I got it was just curiosity, just to see what does what and see where I can get the rainwater to mix the hard water and how much it would have to mix and stuff like that,
Right, and I also got it
scientific
for shrimp.
curiosity, really.
I also got mine for shrimp.
Yeah. Well, I found out that's all pretty much a hoax too. So, because I mean, crystal rigs and hard water tanks, and they said they won't breed, but I think I seen one that was buried up in my tank.
Oh yeah.
Mine was shrimp was buried up.
Well, see, I was having problems with my oranges and my blues. My reds, I mean, and they're all in a tank beside each other, and they're pretty much skate the same.
Yeah.
But my blues are well, I haven't had any babies, and my oranges were going good, and then they have slowed down. And I thought it was because of my TDSs, because they were extremely high in that tank. And I got them down, and I think I'm having babies again. I better be having blue babies. I'm tired of buying.
This is a Daphnia culture I set up.
No way.
Yeah. Well, I had the blue dragon female finally died.
Okay.
So I cleaned out the tank and got a bunch of Daphnia. So I've been starting to freeze this. It's super easy. You just put them in the water, you put a little spirulina powder or something like that in there, and they eat it, and they multiply fast. Every little teeny tiny speck you see is a Daphnia.
So the guppies eat that?
Everything eats that. Everything.
Like, okay.
Yeah, Alex says, low temp, high TDS, high pH females, high temps with acidic water and low TDS, rainwater, more males.
I gotta write that down.
Yep. So if you go closer to zero, TDS, you're gonna get more males. You go closer to 500, you're gonna get more females. What he said, pretty much, as far as TDS.
Oh.
Because I get more. Well, Peplin's saying he gets more females than males with a low temp TDS. So he believes those statements.
Low
So he's
temp,
backing it up.
high TDS. No, high TDS and high pH. High TDS and high
Yeah, hit the like
pH
button. I
equals
gotta hit the like button myself. I forgot.
females.
Yeah, y'all do what I just did. Just go hit the like button.
Hit that like button.
No, Dead Fred, that's not Scuds. That's actual Daphnia.
Where did you get it from?
Amazon or not Amazon, but eBay.
Okay. I've looked at it several times because I do the brine shrimp and raise them to adults. Um, but I have been told that those Daphnia cultures crash really easy. And so I was scared to do it.
No, I mean I got an air filter going, or the sponge filter going in there.
Yeah.
I just feed them just a little bit of spirulina every so often. Um, and I just do a water change. What I do for a water change is I just take the siphon and siphon into a bucket, and then I dump the bucket through a net and put the Daphnia back in there. So that way I'm not losing the Daphnia. And then just do a regular water change. We keep them like we keep the rest of the fish. And they got here and already started reproducing.
Wow. How many did you get when you
Yeah,
got it?
listen. I got 2 bags of them. I don't know exactly how many they were, but I mean it was a lot. But
Okay.
I immediately fed 1 bag to everything,
Yeah.
and I put 1 bag in this tank.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to do it.
Yeah. Uh, and Rudy from Coach Jim called me. I talked with him.
Yeah, he told me he talked to you.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was all set up and ready to go for me. I was dumb and didn't look into it.
I thought he had told me that he had got you squared away, and then, but
Yep.
I
Yep.
have
He
my
did.
own.
But
Have my,
yeah, I didn't look into it, and it just found out how I was supposed to do it because I didn't really know. I think he might have explained it to us, but just that CRS, can't remember shit.
I know. Yep, that's it.
But yeah,
Did you see what Dead Fred put?
that's that. I ain't no telling with him.
He said, forgot showing that like, sharing, it's supposed to be sharing that like button, any love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I get it. Okay, forgot
Kick it,
showing
punch
that
it,
like button, any
stomp it.
love.
Yeah,
Abuse it, kick it, punch it, stomp it, throw a Pleco at it.
yeah.
Just make sure it's lit up on your end.
You can even do
That's
like the
right,
swamp
Dead
people and
Fred.
go shoot it, shoot it.
Shoot it. Lord.
Yeah. All right, let's
Oh,
slide over
hey,
to the other side.
Myrtle, way up here, I'm behind on chat, but asked if you had fed paprika in addition to the
I've never
spirulina.
tried it. I've heard that it was good, but I haven't tried it. But I think I will.
They said that adding carotenoids to the Daphnia diet helps get the
Yeah,
color
yeah.
to the fish. Yeah, Alex was talking about that. That if you feed the like if I feed my brine shrimp
It's in the
um,
east.
carotenoids,
And
that
that's
it
better
when I
than.
feed it
Okay.
to the fish.
I don't have. Yeah, I think I got some wine yeast. For creating wine. I might try to give them some of that.
Somewhat.
We were saying to give them some natural yeast
Okay.
but yeah, I just give them a little tiny bit of spirulina, or I gave them some Bacteria E too. They seem to tear that shit up.
Dragon Layer says he needs a starter Daphne culture. eBay.
But I don't need scud cultures. I have scuds in every single
Oh, good
tank.
grief. I am so sick of scuds. I bought
Scuds are
those.
awesome. I love them.
I bought them I bought those crebenzas just to take care of the scuds.
I don't see how the scuds are a problem. Honestly, I don't think the scuds would eat the egg. I wouldn't think they would eat the eggs.
Well, okay, so my guppies would not eat them. Okay,
But
my
the scuds,
yes, the guppies would not eat the scuds. Now the mollies will eat the scuds as long as they're not
what do
big
you got
adults.
against what do you got against the scuds?
There was my tank with too many, way too many. Like them suckers were
Well,
creepy crawling all over the place to the point where I
oh yeah,
was moving them from tank to tank and not realizing it.
oh yeah.
No.
Yes. I love scuds. Scuds are part of the ecosystem. They help keep everything balanced.
Yeah, but not in some of my tanks.
Oh yeah.
They're okay in a balance. Well, okay, so what I have against them is they were eating my um peacock gudgeon eggs as they were
Mm-hmm.
trying to fan them and stuff. They were
Okay.
eating them.
They're eating the eggs?
Yes.
Huh.
So
See, I've
that's
always heard
the
that
problem I
scuds
have with
only
them.
eat. I've only heard that scuds eat, plant material. I didn't know. Well, I mean, if they're scavengers, they're gonna eat just about anything, I would reckon.
Right. That's yeah.
But I've always had scuds and everything. I got a ton of scuds outside,
Oh yeah. I
because
got
they didn't
I
have very much eating them. But in my big tank, they got the least killifish and the pygmy cory cats, and I got that little electric blue in there doing some population control. So,
right.
right
I
now we're
gotta
looking
get
at
a
the
male
right
crebenza.
here.
Alex.
This is the sheephead minnows, the pup fish.
Yeah.
The big male, the original breeder male, he passed, but the F1 male that was his son and an F1 female that my girlfriend's son had is in this tank right here. You can see them right there in the middle of the screen. So, and he's already starting to get into his breeding dress in less than 12 hours.
Look who made it.
What's up, Alex?
Alex,
What's up?
What you doing,
you
buddy?
made it.
Good. I'm doing good. I was gonna tell you about the guppies and why it is that they do what they do.
That would be
I
great.
hear, I hear
Oh,
feedback. Is that me?
it sounds like it's coming from Jess, actually.
Oh no. Does that mean I'm gonna have to put my ear thingies on?
Uh,
He fell
uh,
out.
maybe just let me just try to turn my volume down some. Maybe see if that'll help.
Nobody
Does that
else
help
is
any?
saying anything. Let's see. Okay, what do you think?
Does that help any, Alex?
Echo? Echo? Yeah, I don't hear it anymore. Whatever it was.
Okay. Yeah, I turned my
Oh,
volume down a little
oh
bit.
wait, no, I do. I do hear it slightly again. It sounds like radio over like a boat radio.
It
Like over a
does.
CB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's me though.
No,
Like I can.
it's
It's my
Chubz.
voice.
No, I could hear it too, but it's not. It don't really bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
it's
good.
okay.
All right. So I was gonna
So,
say the cool thing, since we've talked so much about guppies,
mhm.
the cool thing about the TDS, pH, and temperature with guppies is that they've done a lot of scientific studies on them to try to figure out like why they do what they do and what's going on with them. And the reason they they are the way they are is because, so if you think about it, like when they live in an equatorial region, so it's either raining and hot or it's hot and dry, and like it's either humid and hot or raining and hot, like one or the other. And they get dry.
I hate to interrupt, Alex, but I just have
Yeah.
to let you know that Lori fingered the like button.
Oh, very good, Lori.
It was in chat. I had to repeat it.
Woo, where's Lee? Oh my gosh, where's Lee? He's gonna run with it. Oh, you didn't see me go red again.
Yeah.
Back to guppies.
back to guppies. So the in the wild, when it rains like crazy during the wet season, and it doesn't rain much at all during the dry season. 6 months on, 6 months off around the equator.
Right,
And the guppies are from Trinidad, Tobago, however you want to say it, and also maybe some other Caribbean islands they could be on, but specifically Trinidad is where we know they were from, and Venezuela. There's a population. We don't know if we brought them there, humans, or if something naturally did, and that's where the handlers are is in Venezuela. So
I thought they were from Thailand and Indonesia.
no.
Then, okay, all right. Well,
Originally, they're from the not Mediterranean, the Caribbean. And yeah, they're from the coast of South America, like off of Venezuela, Colombia kind of area, or whatever. Suriname, what is it?
Huh.
French Guiana and what is it, Paraguay or Uruguay? I can't think of the three countries. There's three countries in a row up there next to Venezuela. But in any case, so they're like literally on the equator basically, and the rain when it comes, like I said, it'll be like 15 or 20 inches. It'll be hurricane season, or in Asia, the same with other fish like danios and bettas and stuff. It'll be the monsoon season is their name for it, and so the ponds that they live in will become brackish. So like salt water, the tide will actually start soaking in through the like up the rivers and through the ground, like the groundwater becomes inundated with salt water because there's no water coming down the hill or down into the soil for the last like 6 months. So by the end of that cycle, it's very predictable. And so the evolution of those fish knows if we're dry right now, that means we're about to get rain in a month or so. And so when they have gone from when it's the wet season in a lot of these areas, especially on the mainland, you've got rivers that can sometimes change up to 30 feet in height, and like the Amazon at some points where people build their houses up on like really high stilts and stuff, and those areas flood out, and there's like lakes that are 100 miles long, and then they don't even exist in the dry season by the end of it. So there's all these places, they dry up. They just dry up. They're just valleys or fields or marshes. And so these areas, though, I mean, you want as a species, you want to get to that area. You want to spread your kind. And so the males, if it's cool, then they know that, or I should say, if the TDS is really high and everything, then that means that the water has evaporated out. The salt water is in the groundwater. There's been no rain for a long time. And very soon, the waters will all connect again. Now, when the waters connect, then you want females, because one female can start a whole new population of hundreds of thousands of guppies, just one or two females. Whereas the males, the more males you have, that allows you to exercise showing off how good the color is, how good the stamina is. It's kind of like the boys get to strut their stuff and show off during that season if they're since they can have babies every 45 days in theory, they kind of do it in those shifts. And so that way, if they sense that it's going to be a dry period and they're all stuck in the same puddle, you don't want a bunch of pregnant females having babies, because one, it takes up the calorie resources trying to fatten up the females, but it also just overpopulates a small area, and so and the females just get pestered really hardcore. But if you make males in that little puddle, then they can fight it out and show who's the shiniest, who's the best, and still mate with that female, and you're improving the gene pool even faster on the male side of things than if you did it half and half. There's just more males to choose from, so it weeds out all that. So that's why if you think about it, it's like getting ready for the monsoon, the rain, the hurricane season. The females are going to be ready because they need to go colonize. They need to go to new puddles and new rivers and lakes and spread the species. Whereas if it already did that and things are starting, the TDS is starting to rise, things are getting drier and drier, they're not going to waste their energy having females. It actually takes more energy to have a baby female guppy to them calorie wise. Also, in a paper I was reading, it said that the female fry actually take like something like 80% more energy because they also come equipped with all the eggs that they're ever going to have in their little body as little teeny tiny cells, and then those mature as they're older. But just like human females are born with all the eggs they're going to have, but in such a teeny fish where that's the priority, like eggs and organs and eyeballs and those sort of things have way different priority than our species. It takes the female a lot more energy to grow those things inside of her than the males, which she doesn't have to worry about the extra size and the fatter belly and the protein and all that stuff for eggs. So yeah,
pretty cool.
Just thought I would clear that up because it kind of helps you think about like why other species might do that too, like cory cats and stuff. Why the cold water change, why it shocks them and gets them to go spawn. It's the water flow with them and the oxygenation.
So does the salt water, when it's coming in, is it lowering or whatever the pH in the TDSs?
Salt water makes the water more alkaline. It makes it more. It adds. Yeah, it makes it harder. It adds TDS. So TDS is total dissolved solids. And total dissolved solids are it can be anything. It could be gold, it could be lead, it could be whatever. It could be heavy stuff. But more often than not, it's carbon and it's calcium. And so when you measure KH, that's your calcium. And it's not just straight up calcium, but it's available calcium. So calcium that can bond or be used in the shells or in the diets of whatever, shrimp, snails, fish, whatever, plants. And the GH is the general hardness, and that is everything. But what that is overwhelmingly is carbon. So that's your carbon-based compounds, and your straight up free carbon from dead and deteriorated stuff. And so that's what you're measuring. But salt is, it's sodium chloride, and so you've got that. That NaCl is going to be dissolved in your water, and that's going to add to your TDS. And so you've got chlorine in there and sodium in there, right? So.
Yeah. Okay, so what I was getting at is like the low temps and the high TDSs and the high temps and the low TDSs in nature, that the salt water is what makes that change.
It's not just salt water. Like salt water can, because they happen to be from lagoons that run out into the, like the fresh water runs into the salt water. But because they're small islands, but just the fact that you have a swimming pool, if you put pretend carbon is a bunch of water balloons that are just, how they float kind of under the water, kind of just wherever, like they're neutral water balloons if you throw them in a pool. Like imagine you put 500 water balloons in a big size pool. Well, if you drain that water down to 1 foot, all those balloons are going to be denser your TDS is going to go up. That water's harder, and same thing with salt. So, or whatever's in the water, it gets, the more the water evaporates, it does, those things don't go up into the atmosphere. Well, they do a little bit, but for the most part, they don't go up with the evaporation, or it's actually called transpiration when it's happening below the boiling point. That's just, transpiration or evaporation rather than boiling. When it happens slowly, if you boil it, it's more likely to actually bring, because it's such a violent and quick reaction, that would be more likely to bring the little particles up with that, basically that breeze, that current of air headed upward. So
You're back, Chubz.
Yeah, keep hitting that fucking button.
And I'm sure Chubz has probably had to deal with like tides and stuff on his boat, where like the fresh water sits on top of the salt water, or vice versa, I guess, right?
Yeah, I love those areas because you catch freshwater and saltwater fish all at the same time.
Yeah, like the Amazon River, you can drink the surface, the top 10 feet of water, 100 miles from the coast.
Right on.
It's that much fresh water getting dumped out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and Alex, I have an email to forward to you from John.
Oh, right on.
He sent it to me like a week ago or whenever we were talking about it, and I started looking at it and then completely forgot to forward it to you. So
oh, nice. That's all good.
I'll try and remember to do that tonight when we get done.
Yep.
Sweet. Well, I don't want to hog up any more time, but I just wanted to say hi and say the guppy thing.
Well, Alex, you're welcome to stay, because as soon as we get done showing the fish, we're gonna be starting to talk about the plants, and I know that's one of your favorite subjects.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. I might have to come back
I hate
up
to twist
then.
your arm that hard, but
I know.
We love you, Alex.
Well, I love you guys too. You guys are my Southern fish fam.
That's right.
That's for sure.
That's what, like, Jason and I, redfish,
you're my northern
bluefish.
smart brother.
We're like, what's the Southern fish fam up to? Like, whatever all your channels are doing.
Yep.
Because we don't really feel like much of a family up here. Like Kenny and Jason and I.
Frenzy going on.
Yeah, man, that tank is crazy beautiful.
All these.
Are those just all different kinds?
Yeah, it's a mixture of different endlers, different guppy strands, and it's just a big giant orgy tank where everything has fun and makes all kind of new stuff.
Nice.
To me, it seems that you northern people would be more of a, of a fan.
Yeah, Jess?
Than a southern. Yeah.
Can you make that solo so everybody can see it real good?
Can I make it? Yeah.
Zoom. Get rid of my ugly mug.
Bet. No, it's not. Wow.
There y'all go.
Man, you got a lot of females in there. Wow.
I got a lot of big females and a lot of males too, though. You see that electric blue back there?
Yeah, what is that? Is that Nakara? What is that?
It's an electric blue Jack Dempsey.
Oh, it's just little. Okay.
Yeah, he's a little baby.
I was going to say that one is going to eat all those guppies in about 4 months if you leave it in there.
Yeah, well, right now he's on population control because of all the females. But yeah, he's actually, I don't think he's eating too much of the babies because they still got a ton of babies. They still have a ton of baby shrimp. I really think he's going after the scuds.
Yeah.
A large population of scuds in here.
Wow. Yeah, that's a nice tank. I always like that tank of yours. Oh, those blue ones are nice. Are those Japanese blues?
I think that one is a Japanese blue. I got one of LRB's snakeskin endlers in here too.
Yeah. Nice.
I got a bunch of calls from him and a bunch of calls from him, and that's what started it. And actually, I still have 3 of the 5 original original endlers that I got from him in February of last year.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah. Wow. I had one from him that was his king. Like the first art I did for him, he traded me a king, which I was super stoked about. Like, you know, each tank he has like a king for what he's trying to breed out, you know, like one male when he's serious about a line. And I was like, I want that one, and he's like, that's the only male in that tank. That's literally the one I'm working with. And I was like, well, you can do that, or you can send me like, you know, these other 20 fish, or you can pay me cash. And he's like, never mind, I'll send you that one. But it lived a long time. He'd already had it like spawning for a while, and then yeah, it lived another 2 or 3 years with me.
Yeah.
In the wild, their average lifespan is like 90 some days when they live in a river.
Did you
So
say
they.
that you had some crevenzas, Alex, the other day?
Oh yeah, I do. I've got males of. I've got a melatonistic male that has like darker colorations, like it's more blacks and grays than silver, and then I've got a red belly crebensis pulcher that is male too.
Can I buy him?
Yeah, you can. I can just send. Maybe we can trade a guppy or two or something.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah.
I'm about to start thinning this tank out a lot too. So.
Oh, nice.
Very
What you gonna
possible.
do with them?
Sell them, of course.
Where are you gonna take them down there?
I'm actually thinking about starting like at my own store.
Like brick and mortar?
Oh no, it'd probably be online first, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But eventually, brick and mortar. Hopefully.
You should get like a taco truck, but for fish.
Right? That'd be pretty
You know,
cool. I just noticed the shrimp. I wanted to come.
Just pull up to small towns and bring your freaking fish.
The hard thing about that
Like
is
wild type,
people knowing
Neo
you're
Caradina.
coming.
Big one. What'd you say, Jess? The hard type? The hard type?
Yeah, it's for people knowing, like if you had one of those fish trucks, knowing that you're coming to town, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it would
That's
be.
the hardest thing.
Yeah, pretty cool. I got a bunch of those coming up. But yeah, this was actually one of my birthday presents from my girlfriend's daughter.
Oh, nice.
She got me this guppy and a black metal lace.
What is that one? What was the blue one, Chubz?
I'm not real sure the name of it, but I'll find out.
It almost looks like a metallic, you know, like a metallic blue something.
There's the metal lace one right there.
I got 5 of those today.
Wow. Those are cool. All the metal ones are new. That's like the new thing.
This is my male purple mosaic.
Yep.
Look how bright he is. He's like shining off the screen.
Yeah. He's real cool from the top too. Really glistens.
If you ever want to catch a bass quickly.
I'm telling you, right?
Yeah.
And that one and this one.
Oh my gosh, it's funny you say that. I was talking to my stepdad today, and that's what he said about guppies. He said, you know, all they are to me is bait. I was like, oh my gosh. He said, it catch a good shiner. Whatever.
Kev's here.
Check out how this crypt parva is growing through this wood and actually propagating on top of that log as they're growing runners.
Wow, that's kind of interesting.
Parva, yep. Gotta put that flashlight.
What are your nitrates run in that tank? Do you know at all?
Never above 10.
Wow, okay.
Even trying to, if you look back there, you can see the, well.
Oh, you know, on the plants that
on.
you sent them with some riders along, and so I got some of the red ram's horn snails. I've got a ton of them actually.
If you look back there, you can see where the roots is coming down through the wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're actually rooting down into that wood pretty good.
Did you plant them in that wood in those little crevices?
I planted them in the top for the wood, but it was just 2 pieces. And it looks like they're definitely spreading out. They love it up there.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's actually spreading a lot faster than this farther down here.
Is that all parva or is that
Well,
sag
this
too?
is parva mixed up with the dwarf sage,
Okay.
but the parva goes all the way back to the wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so thick that you can't really tell with all the crypts and focus them and gay eye in a way.
Yeah,
It's
those
gonna be
crypts are
getting.
looking good.
Oh yeah, the crypts do awesome in here.
Are
The
the
big
is that
one
the
did eye
bronze
red
ones?
right there,
Oh, when did I read? Okay.
and this is that big crypt tropica.
Have you moved those plants out of that little one yet? The one
A
that
little
you
what?
bought? The ones that you bought and you planted them all in that one tank to grow?
Oh no, yeah, we go over there and look at that one right now. Y'all gonna
Are
be
you're gonna transplant them, right? Or you put them in there to stay?
yes.
Wow, they growing. Some of them are
Um,
growing. The front,
who else gets frog bit that big?
not me. That's awesome.
Thing's huge.
Yes, it is. You can send me some of that. I bet the roots are
But
great.
you see that upon the Geaton's doing amazing, and everything really in here is doing great. I
How
got
come it's staying so red? How are you keeping your plants red?
with this
Oh, that light. Okay.
that and iron.
Iron.
Yep. Let me see here. This these barbs are. I actually seen the barbs courting today, this morning, and they keep moving all the plants around. But this
Hey,
Nerii,
fish.
this just got planted, but it's already got two runners.
Hey, fish. So glad
Yep.
to see you in here, man.
Yeah,
Hang out
Crypt
for a while.
Nerii, he already got two runners. The silver purple tiger, whatever it's called, it's starting to come back with that crypt. And I got the big leaf crypt. I can't remember the name of it, but he's starting to come back too. Has a wiggy dark red. But yeah, all I use
Oh,
in here is
that
Thrive.
huge
The
frog
other
bit.
tank, all I use is Aquarium Co-op. But this is all Thrive. The light, the fertilizers, everything.
Huh. Oh, Alex jumped down.
Yeah. But the Luigi white starting to turn white.
Are you gonna leave it there or you're gonna move it?
I just ordered another light
Uh-huh.
to go over there.
Wow.
Should be coming in soon. And once I get that, I'm going to do the first trimming and actually plant over here. And then be looking for
Bye,
some.
Kev. Don't work too hard.
Yep. Oh, let me see here.
And you said those lights are like $300-$400, right?
It's like 200.
Like 200.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've got to get
Hmm.
a what are those air pumps? Those air uh systems. What are they called?
What the funk?
No, well yeah, it's a pump, but it's called something. Somebody in chat
Hold on
will
one
know.
second.
Alex said he'll have to be buying them lights also. BJ, good afternoon, good night, but don't leave. I'm just saying good night. Yes, CS, I knew somebody would know it. A linear air piston pump.
Oh, the piston pump. Yeah.
I've got to get one of those.
Yep.
Linear air
But yeah,
piston
the
pump.
Crypnarii, it done put off two babies, and it looks like it's starting to make a runner going the opposite way, so it's gonna be starting to make some more.
Oh wow.
So
I got some
yeah, keep on producing, boy. Help
red
pay for that substrate.
the red lilies, the bulbs, the red lily bulbs or whatever. I bought some off of Amazon, like 5 bulbs. and 2 of them are doing like awesomely. So I think that's good.
And this
they're
one
growing
here
fast.
got duckweed and some more frog bit. But underneath here is all the Playco babies.
The what? Pleco babies?
Yeah. See some back here. There. That's a longfin albino bristlenose Playcos.
Longfin albino bristlenose. That's what I've got. I'm waiting on Kenny to send me a male.
Yep.
Do you have a
No
larger
problem.
male or a breeding size male?
Here's some of the past grow outs. That the big one back there, I think that one might be a male. But
I need a male that's breedable age.
yeah, these barbs are freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, they're neat.
But
They
yeah, they
look
was
like
courting and
sharks.
dropping eggs in the plants this morning.
They look like sharks.
They're gorgeous. Wish you could see the iridescence on them.
Yeah, I know.
They just look gray in here, but if you look at them in person, you see every single color of the rainbow on them.
Oh wow.
And then down here, this is a 40-gallon tub you get like at Home Depot. I got a little bit of
Right.
water lettuce. I got some frog bit, and I got perch, and my gobies are in here too.
Does your
And
water
Texas blue.
lettuce lives inside under lights?
Yeah,
I can't get mine to. They
it
all
don't really
die.
like cold temperatures or dry. It don't like to be real dry either.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, Lee, that's so sweet. You get
Was
to
that?
stay with us. Yeah, he says Sue says that she'll take a cab to work so that he can stay with us. And she's an
There you
amazing
go.
woman. He doesn't deserve her. Well, apparently she picked you for a reason because I know you keep her laughing.
Yep. Yeah. I was looking at the pictures earlier, and it never ceases to amaze me how fast these plants actually grow.
Yeah.
I was looking at when I first planted this tank, and it was just so, it just looked like there was just so much space in between everything, and then now it's just complete bush.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then and this thing is a Pondageton. Um, it moved itself, and then it's rooting itself now, and the bulb is actually going down towards the substrate.
Are you talking that red little plant right
I know
there?
the long green one.
Oh, okay.
It's a bulb plant. You can't really see it.
No.
There you go. There's the bulb
Oh,
down
okay. Yeah, I
there.
can see that. Yes.
Yeah, right there. But the bulb started out, it was about 2 inches above the substrate. Now it's touching. So pulling
Oh,
itself down.
wow. And I like the
Mm.
crinkly leaves.
Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
it had zero leaves when I put it in this tank. It was just a
Oh, that's
bulb.
right. Didn't you cut the
Yep.
roots too?
Yeah. Well, no, not on this one. On that
Oh,
crypt.
on the crypt.
That was on this one. Well, I was actually on that back crypt. I cut all the
Okay.
leaves off and I trimmed the roots. Same
Yeah.
thing with this one. And about to do a trim on this one, get these old leaves off, and let the new ones come on up. But that
Does that
Cryptonaria is doing good.
it crawls across on the surface?
What's that?
That plant, the last one you were looking at, does it like send out runners and crawls
What, the
across the surface?
Pondageton?
No, below it.
Oh, the crypt?
That. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's a Cryptocarine nerii, Rosen maiden.
So does it lay flat like that, or does it?
Yeah, it lays flat like that.
And it kind of crawls along just the bottom.
Yeah, but it got a really awesome pattern on the leaves. You see right there. Well, that's kind of a dead leaf, but yeah, it's one of the rare crypts, and that comes straight from LRB.
Okay. Yeah. Lee's got it going on. He said he's got the link opened in the other tab, and he's ready and waiting. So it's
Right
time
on.
for us to switch over to Chubz's channel. I want to thank
Right.
everybody for coming and
Oh,
being
an hour already. Phew.
in this first hour on my channel. And
Yep.
we're gonna turn it off, and move over there.
Yep.
So
Right on.
we'll see you guys over there.
Yep. See y'all there.